What up guys, welcome to Chef Vic, and today I'm going to show you guys how to cook a delicious chipotle honey ribs. Although we're not going to cook this bad boy into a smoker, we're going to cook it in the oven. So a little cool way of cooking some delicious ribs. I'm going to show you guys how to cook them properly in the oven. Although they not may be smoky, but they be full of delicious flavor. So let's get started. So right here is the pork ribs right here, and this is a St. Louis cut. The reason why they call it St. Louis cut is because it has more of a rectangular shape. They cut off the blade bone on the full cut of ribs. So that's the difference between St. Louis cut and regular spare ribs. Has that more uniform shape, tends to have more even type of cook in the smoker. The reason why I'm going to show you guys how to cook these bad boys in the oven is just for one, just in case where you guys live, it's raining, not good condition for barbecuing, or you just haven't lived in an apartment, or just maybe you don't have a smoker just yet. So this is a cool way to eat some delicious ribs, same time enjoying it, and yeah, let's get started. All right, so we're gonna remove the packaging from these ribs. So I'm gonna set it on the side here of the sink. So normally I will kind of judge it from here, like it has like a small little bone here, I'll cut that off, but we're not doing this in the smoker, so I'm not really gonna be picky about it. The one thing I am going to do for it though is to remove the silver skin here. It's a membrane that protects the meat and all this stuff, good stuff, but it does not render very well. So you can either use a spoon or a knife to be careful. I heard that you can, there's a lot of barbecue places that don't remove it due to the fact that you have to do these like 100 of them at a time. We only do one, so it's not a big deal to take that extra little step. Alright my friends, so once you remove the silver skin off the ribs, which is giving me trouble for some reason, but right here I got a whole can of a chipotle and an adobo sauce. What you really want to do is just get it, throw some chilies in there, cut with your hands. That's what I kind of do with mine. Just, or if you really want to blend it up if you want. But what you want to do is just kind of rub it down. Also too, this is going to act like a binder for the rub. Our rub is going to be simple today. One thing I'm not going to add is pepper. I don't want this to be over the spice because that pepper will give that little extra heat to it. Just like so. Alright, next up, salt. Using good old kosher salt. The reason why I like kosher salt, you can really see the salt. If you use table salt, it's kind of hard to judge how much salt you're actually putting because it's more finer grain. Season these bad boys up. Next up, granulated garlic. The reason why you don't want to use powder is because it gets kind of pasty. Granulated onion powder. Flip this bad boy over. Same thing. Alright my friends, so this is what the ribs look like. Just like that. So we're gonna put this bad boy into the oven at 500 degrees and roast it to 25 to 35 minutes to a nice, beautiful color. Go. Alright guys, so ribs are done. They took them out. So we're gonna make that little honey glaze for it before we wrap it up. So honey will be about 1/3 to 1/4 cup of honey, like so. A couple tablespoons of chipotle of the adobo sauce only. Like that. A pinch of salt. Not too much, just a pinch. Helps up, rake up the flavors. And then we're gonna stir this in. Be patient, honey's a little thick. And then really we're gonna add a little rice vinegar. That's gonna be a tablespoon. Like so. Alright my friends, so beautiful ribs. Got a little char right there. That's okay though, that's how barbecue works. But you really want to get that beautiful coloration. If unless you have a bigger pan on your stove, you can fry this baby up like on the pan. Do it so yourself. But we're gonna glaze this bad boy up. Don't be shy with that glaze. This adds delicious flavor. But you can really see though how you can see it will burn if you add that glaze. If you add this glaze earlier, you will see this way too dark, and we don't want that. Wrap this up very tightly, just like you do when you're gonna smoke it. Like so. Oil over like that. Very, very tight. You want these bad boys to be tight in. Like so. It's like a little present of deliciousness. Put this bad boy in. And let this slow cook in your oven for 300 degrees this time. Lower your oven, 300. And let it cook for at least, I'd say roughly to 2.5 to 3.5 hours. Check it, if you still need more time, put it back in there. All right, my friends, so it actually been 2.5 hours since we put these bad boys in a 300 degree oven once we lowered it. And they're done, my friends. Let's check them out. Ooh-wee, these smell good. I mean, nice and tender, nice and juicy. When you poke at it, the meat just won't fall off. Be advised though, these are pretty tender ribs. I'm just saying, tender as they come. So, best thing to like all things barbecue. Not maybe funny there, but you always want to let these guys rest. Always best with the meat. So we're going to cut this bad boy up, and it is tender as the night. The bone won't come off. So look at that, my friends. Look how juicy, delicious. I mean, you can't get any better than that. Unfortunately though, it doesn't have the beautiful smoke ring. That's okay though. But look at that. Look at that juiciness right there. Nice and juicy. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And that was it, my friends, of the beautiful chipotle honey pork ribs, St. Louis cut. Nice, delicious. Again, guys, just in case you guys live in an apartment or you don't have a smoker, you know what I'm saying, or it just happen to be bad weather, could always have delicious ribs in the oven. Now, though these ain't smoky, but that chipotle will give that slight smokiness, that natural smokiness that it has, and it will be delicious. So enjoy, guys. This will be considered as a braise, you know. So if you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you guys are new to my channel, hit that subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell to notify you guys of the new coming videos. And again, guys, stay safe out there, and I will see you guys next time.